Hello, hello. Hey, what's going on, you guys? Sports Private Boom here with another MUK4banger live. What's going on? How are you? I decided to start recording as soon as I pulled out my neighborhood. Just, because before it was literally just like one shot, and I thought it'd be kind of cool for you guys to see me just bobbing and weaving through my little city before I get onto the main country road to get me to the main state highway to get me to Nashville. And today the breakfast snack I will be having today is it's like a bootleg Nutri-Grain bar. It's called the Millville Fruit and Grain Bar. It's blueberry. What's going on? Who's that? Tammy, you were on my live yesterday. Okay. Hell yeah, welcome back. I appreciate you coming through. Is this gonna be like a normal thing for us now, Tammy? You and I having a morning together? Because this is kind of a weird, I think I'm gonna make my morning lives maybe like it's gonna vary between the days of Saturday through Wednesday. They're not gonna be every day, but they're gonna be Saturday through Wednesday. I might do like 2 a week, something like that. So this might be the last one until next week. I don't know. These are easy, so I might make another one. Who knows? I do like the fact that I don't fully pay attention to the comments because I'm trying to stay safe while I'm driving. But at the same time, it's like I want to see. I wish there was like an audio where like whatever comment you throw or whatever, not necessarily you type, but you can like send like a voice audio message so I can hear it through the speakers, and then it's like boom, But that's Can you guys hear me okay? Was it like yesterday? Oh my God, we have 6 people in here. Okay, good. Thank you. 6 people in here and just 2 people talking, which is like, obviously, I just said, I don't want to pay attention to the comments too much. But sorry if this is in the way sometimes. These are just my rosary beads that I hang from my rearview mirror because I have to, because I'm Mexican. That's how it is. Man, it was funny at work yesterday. It's getting like, I'm new there, so I have to a certain extent, act right. Like I have to really I can't, my last job, I was there for so long that everybody kind of got to know me, the ups and downs. Not that I'm the type of guy to go into a workplace and tell everybody all my business. But when you're with somebody, even if you're working with a bunch of introverts, you will, whether you like it or not, you will eventually open up a bit about your life, even to a certain extent, and they'll get to know you, and you get to know them. And even if you don't hang out with them and become their friends outside of work, like to a certain extent, you care about them. I never hung out with anybody at my last job ever. That doesn't mean like I don't like them and I don't, and I don't want them to move to my neighborhood. Yeah, it was just, it's work. Work is work and whatever, but you can't help yourself but to talk about certain things when you are at work. But anyways, I was, they coming. Oh, is that ice? No, that's an ambulance. Don't separate my family. Okay. See what I'm saying? Like little comments like that I say, like little jokes like that, don't separate my family. When I talked about politics yesterday, making fun of ICE, things like that, I have to not say these things when I'm at work. Number one, because regardless of where you work, it's inappropriate. And number two, like I said, they don't know me on that level, so I can't, so I have to kind of keep to myself a little bit and not just, It was funny though, because it was one of the people that's currently training me brought me into a room where there was a computer in there to do some e-learnings. If anybody knows what that, I'm sure you do. I had to do some e-learning training, and it was hilarious because there was another person in there, and they were on the fast computer, and it was like, oh man, you're on the fast computer, blah blah blah. Like, let's get you to a different computer. And that person obviously doesn't know me, you know. I don't know that person on the computer, and he had a mask on, so it's even harder to tell whether or not they were laughing at what I said. But anyways, my trainer walked me out of the room to go to a different computer, and I jokingly said to them, "Hey man, get up. I need you to get off that computer. That's mine. It's mine now. I take what I want." And he looked at me like, no laugh, nothing. And I'm like, you know what? Like, yeah, I'm new here. I need to chill out. And you know, like I said, he could have smiled, and I wouldn't have known. I don't know if he was enjoying that joke. Who knows? It's the mask thing, man, you know? Between not being able to breathe and building the wall, these masks are ridiculous. They don't protect nothing. Jeez. Okay, see? So, I got this. We're going to go in and have one of these and see if it tastes like... I love Nutri-Grain bars. You know what's funny? When Nutri-Grain... Do you remember that weird period of time between like... I don't know. I'm going to show my age real quick. Do you remember that weird period of time between like 1995 and 2005? Where like in 1995, everything was crazy unhealthy. Like there was no laws. There was no healthy food eating trend. There was nothing. It was like you're either eating unhealthy or you're eating crap healthy food that you're just thinking is healthy. There's no like ways to go on the internet and look up tips. You have to go to the library and learn, and like anyways. And then healthy food started trending, right? And like McDonald's started having salads. And like, yeah, for anybody that doesn't know, McDonald's didn't really have salads until like the late 90s. And other places started like, all right. So anyways, my point is Nutri-Grain bars came out, and the trend was, let's come out with food that had labeling that sounded healthy, like Nutri-Grain, you know? But if you looked at the back of the box and read the ingredients and the healthy whatever, the nutritional facts, it was the same as like cookies. It was the exact same thing. And people would never buy Nutri-Grain bars because they were crap, because people thought they were healthy, so they never wanted to buy healthy stuff. But then like healthy people bought them because they thought it was healthy. But healthy people back then weren't reading nutritional facts. It wasn't like a thing to do. I'm sure there's a bunch of people, you know, that would disagree with me and say, oh, actually, I always read nutritional facts. I'm just, and in my eyes, as a 15-year-old back in 1995, I feel like people weren't doing that. If you were eating healthy, you were like making your own vegetables, you were grilling your own chicken, and making your own brown rice. And that's what you ate to be healthy back then, because there was no options. And then Nutri-Grain bars came out, and they faked everybody out thinking that was healthy, and this is not healthy. But now, today, Nutri-Grain bars are somewhat healthier than cookies, where before they were like super unhealthy. Hey, yeah, okay. I'm ranting here. And we have 13 people in here on a Sunday morning. Are you going to church, you heathens? All right, because you know, if you don't go to church, you're gonna go to hell. Yep, that's how it goes. I'm sorry, man. That's how it goes. Those are the rules. I don't make up the rules. Those rules are fact. 100% every word in the Bible. JK, LOL. Hi. These are much more flavorful. I will say this. Oh my God, I lost like five people in the room when I started talking about religion. What are we going to talk about tomorrow? Huh? What are we going to talk about tomorrow? The LGBTQ community and shit on them and have people hate me then too? Which I don't. I'm just making funny jokes right now. Yesterday was about politics. Today is about, what was I talking about? Religion. But I will say this, in my job, everybody is going out of their way. I'm talking about like everybody. I'm saying the different levels of like management, the different level of just regular workers down to the part-timers and all that stuff. It's just like the level of the custodians. Everybody has been so helpful and so nice and so, yeah. So I can't complain. Romania. What's there to do in Romania? You have fun in Romania? That's Eastern European. Whenever I don't know a country and it sounds like a European country and it's not one of the main ones, I know that sounds ignorant when you say one of the main ones. I just assume it's from Eastern Europe. And that's on some ignorance. And that's on ignorance. No cap. What's the other words? Low key, no cap. Mad, no, I say mad show. I can't think of any other words. Nothing, no response. Did we get a response from a Romanian person? And no, nothing. Okay. Oh, can I get some thumbs up? 11 people in this room. Dab on them. Venita, how long you been watching me? I swear, I see these people on here, and I just feel like they're my regulars, and they're always showing love. And I don't know who they are at all. I feel like they follow me on Snapchat or Instagram, but who knows? What am I doing for Thanksgiving? Thank you for asking. See, this is how it goes. I'm running out of funny. See, I lean towards ignorant funny when I'm ranting, so I'll be funny for a little while, and then I go into the politics and religion and you know, the all kinds of communities, and then I end up looking bad. And then for new people that come on here, they screen record my thing and then they edit it and then they put me on blast and then I get canceled. Don't cancel me. Thanksgiving. So the nice thing about Thanksgiving this year, oh my god. So the nice thing about Thanksgiving this year is, usually working in my profession, I am busy on Thanksgiving every year. Every year I am literally working on Thanksgiving. This year I am not working Thanksgiving, so that's exciting. So what I'm doing is I'm going to my parents' house early in the morning. I'm going there maybe 10 o'clock in the morning, 11 o'clock in the morning, and we're just gonna spend the day relaxing. We're gonna have a little bit of breakfast. I'm gonna have all the ingredients I need to cook what I cook. Now, every year I say the same spiel, but I don't know if you guys are new or anything. So basically what my mother does is she makes the turkey, and the only thing she makes is the turkey, the stuffing inside the turkey, repollo, which is coleslaw, but it's a cabbage, shredded carrots, Hellman's mayonnaise, and chiltepines. chiltepines. It's like a little ball, like a dried little ball. Nice to meet you too. And they're spicy as hell, and she dries them and to where it's dry enough to crush, and it turns into a powder, and she puts it in the coleslaw, creating like a spicy coleslaw. Right? So she makes, so like I said, the turkey, the coleslaw, the stuffing, and then she buys like sweet Hawaiian roll rolls, bread rolls. And what else does she make? Then of course she makes like cake, and then we have pies and things like that. And then the kids, back in the day it used to be different. Back in the day it was what I just said, and then it was also like tamales. It was also that big old truck. Back in the day, it was all the stuff I just said, and tamales, frijoles, tortillas, and she still kind of makes that, but it's not as deep, because the kids, my brother and I, growing up in the United States, we wanted like American sides. So we were in charge of, and my mom didn't want to cook the American sides. So we were in charge of making the American sides. So this year, we're breaking it apart between the 4 kids, me, my wife, my brother, and his wife. My brother's making the cornbread stuffing. My sister-in-law's making the green bean casserole. Abby is making, oh shoot. I'll say it here so I remember. I was about to I was looking for my phone to write it down, but there's my phone. Abby's making mashed potatoes, but I have to make a sweet. I want to make a sweet potato casserole too with the marshmallows. I can't forget to do that. So Abby, you hear that, Abby? Write this down. We need sweet potatoes for the sweet potato casserole. Okay, thank you. And I am in charge, of course, of the macaroni and cheese. And not to get weird, but the recipe I have for macaroni and cheese is the soul food mac and cheese. I can't, I'm gonna just go ahead and say it. Black people make the best macaroni and cheese. There it is, period. And I don't want to see your recipe. I don't. Trust me, over the years, I have tried to make my own mac and cheese. I would do other mac and cheese recipes. I would try different this and that and the third, blah, 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 blah. And then I started looking into soul food, and I saw a couple recipes online, saw that, whatever. And then over the years, I had a few black co-worker and friends that would tell me, you also, on top of that's a good basis, but you also got to add this, and you got to also add that. So I have a great recipe for soul food mac and cheese. It's a great recipe. And this year we're kind of gonna, I know I'm messing with the recipe, I'm messing around with it, but this year we're gonna tweak it a little bit and put a few fancy cheeses in it. What's your favorite food? Oh my god, damn, geez, this is gonna be I'm not making this into an hour long live, okay? But that's a good question. Well, how about this? We'll talk about my favorite food Thanksgiving first. So the recipe, I have a picture of my mac and cheese from last year, my soul food mac and cheese, which I kind of made it fancier last year. So if you want to go look at my Instagram, it's Love at First Bite vlog. I have a picture of the mac and cheese on there. And if you want the recipe, DM us and direct message us on Instagram, and I'll send you. I've already sent the recipe to a couple people, and they're all excited. The problem with me sending the recipe, it doesn't tell you step by step how to do it. It just sends you the ingredients. It's me. I just send you the ingredients. So, yeah, I'll probably make a video. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna make a video on how to make my mac and cheese, and I will let y'all know. But I think this year it of course it's cheddar based, but it's gonna be like cheddar, Velveeta, provolone, mozzarella, Gouda, and then we're adding something else. I don't remember what it was. We're adding like 3 of our provolone, I think, and like 3 or 4 other. Oh, feta. Then we're adding a few other like fancy cheeses on top of that, and it's gonna be like 8 different cheeses in the mac and cheese. But of course, you gotta like boil the noodles. You have to like, when they're done, you drain them, salt and pepper, butter. We have evaporated milk, which is basically the best thing to use, evaporated milk for your mac and cheese. Yeah, and then you add all the stuff, let it all melt in and infuse together while you're mixing. Then you pour it in a bowl, top it off with some more cheddar cheese on top, put it in the oven, let it get all crunchy and brownsito on top, and there it is. What's your opinions on I don't even know what that is. Finasteride? What up, Jen? My favorite food. You want to try Romanian food? I do want to try Romanian food. I've never had Romanian food. I don't think I have. My favorite food on Thanksgiving. Listen, out of all those sides I just talked about, at the end of the day, right? I love Thanksgiving leftovers. They're so good, right? But at the end of the day, my mom's coleslaw and turkey with a couple bread rolls. Boom. So good. Heather's back. What up, Heather? You got your coffee? I got mine and a nice Yeti mug. Now I'm starting to like Propecia. What about it? The turquoise Allen? Nice. Yes, it is nice. Listen, I'm in Huntsville, Alabama, so I don't know. It's like, you want to try some barbecue? Like, we got barbecue. It ain't even that great, but we got, Mexican food, barbecue, American food. There's Caribbean food here. There's all kinds of different kinds of food, but at the end of the day, it's very limited. When being raised in the Northeast, German coffee, hell yeah. Yeah, Huntsville to Nashville is about an hour and a half. If you look it up, it'll say like an hour and 50 minutes, but the way I'm going cuts off some of the commute, and it's about an hour and a half. It's not bad. Well worth it. But yeah, what are you guys doing for Thanksgiving? It's coming up. Does everybody have all their ingredients? Oh, Ebby, you got to go ahead and order that. Ebby's not even in here. There's 2 people in here. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'm going to try another one of these. This is going to be the apple. This is kind of nice, though. This is like back in the day when I didn't have that many followers and you just had like a few people on your live. I don't know. I don't know, everybody. Well, it is Sunday morning. Maybe everybody did go to church. Who knows? It's funny, man. Like, nice, Point Pleasant. I don't know what that is. It's funny. My wife was telling me that in Finland, they put a lot of emphasis in like church holidays, making sure like people get their holiday days off and get paid for those holiday days. Through reasoning of church, right? And not a lot of people go to church though. So it's like they put a lot of emphasis in getting those days off because of the option of going to church. But not a lot of people go to church. I get it. It's cool. But here in the South, oh my God, man. I feel like I would love going to church there more than here. because here they just throw it in your face so much. Point Pleasant in Jersey. Hey, we're going to Jersey. What did my buddy used to say? He used to hate people from South Jersey. Like South Jersey, where I forgot the area that's called, but where the bridge is right there, and you can go over to Philly and go clubbing and go partying in Philly. And he used to always be like, "You're not from like all these New Jersey people coming to Philly acting like they're from Philly. You ain't from Philly. You from South Jersey." What time is it? Uh-oh. 25 minutes. I always have like a goal to try to just make a short live, and it always turns into a long one. Like from 15 minutes to, I always want to do like a 15-20 minute live, but it always ends up going longer. Yeah, I gotta go to mass. I haven't gone to mass in a little while because I don't know, it's like the whole pandemic thing. We're like kind of nervous, but not really. Like, I mean, I'll be straight up with you. Like, I want to be that guy that's like, don't go anywhere. This is ridiculous. Stay home. Don't go to mass. But I also, the numbers are rising, and all that's correct. All of that is correct. You know what it is though? I keep using the same reference, what I'm about to say, like in so many different videos. It's like the zombie apocalypse. You know? The beginning is the suckiest, right? The beginning of a zombie apocalypse is where the most panic comes. It's the scariest parts, right? And then what happens? What happens? Season 2 of The Walking Dead. What happens? We've kind of figured it out. The number of zombies are still rising. They're still there. They're still as dangerous as ever. But but we're still going outside, and we got to go scavenge for food. Got to stab them in the head. We figure it out, you know. So now we're out. We're out doing the same stuff we used to do, walking around, you know. You ever notice how, like, in the show The Walking Dead, the first couple seasons was like, zombies, oh my god. And then out of nowhere, it started turning into like romance. And this guy's jealous of this guy. And now we're fighting other humans with zombies surrounding us. And then it just turned into like people fighting other people. It just turned into a big soap opera. It was like the zombies were just there. You know what I mean? Like the zombies weren't even like, that's what it is right now. That's exactly what. So it's like I'm in this weird gray area in my head where, like, yeah, everybody that says stay inside, don't go anywhere, don't go to church, don't go out to eat, don't go and hang out with friends. Yeah, I agree with all that. Yes, we shouldn't be doing that. But I wanna go. And then I'm also like, people that go to mass and go and hang out and go to, you know, out to eat and all, like people that do that, I'm also at the point where I'm like maybe like 4 months ago, I would have felt the need and the urge to like shame them. now I'm like tipping towards like, well, yeah, Heather going. Now I'm like wanting to call my wife and be like, you know, Heather, we love Heather. You know, we should go to mass too. You know, there's not too many zombies out there. Let's go to church. It's like we're just used to COVID at this point, and like I mean, we have like a dozen masks in our car. I have a bunch of these in here, sanitizer. We sanitize every cart. We don't touch anything. Like, we're super safe. You know, we're only a little sick. No, I'm kidding. Anyways, I gotta go. Thumbs up the video if you like it. Thumbs down if you don't. Comment, subscribe. I love y'all. Thank you so much. And we will see y'all in the next video. And I appreciate y'all having, you know, spending your time and having a morning drive with me. All right? Be safe out there. Peace.